In a world full of overnight sensations, Aleska Génesis defies the typical narrative of celebrity success. Her story is not one of privilege, connections, or a lucky break. It is a raw, emotional journey of survival, hustle, and sheer determination. But who exactly is Aleska Génesis, and what makes her rise to fame so extraordinary? Born in Venezuela, a country facing political and economic turmoil, Aleska's early life was anything but easy. With scarcity, poverty, and uncertainty surrounding her, it would have been easy to slip through the cracks. But instead of letting her circumstances dictate her fate, Aleska made a choice: to fight for a future beyond what her world could offer. And today her name is synonymous with glamour, confidence, and unapologetic ambition. But how did a girl from the streets of Caracas go on to become a global sensation, a fashion icon, and a social media powerhouse? This is the untold story of how Aleska Génesis built her empire against all odds. Born into a country ravaged by economic crises, Aleska's childhood was defined by struggle. Venezuela was in the throes of one of the worst economic collapses in Latin American history. Food and medicine were scarce, inflation soared, and unemployment was rampant. For many, it was a daily battle just to survive. But Aleska had something different, an undying desire to escape the cycle of poverty. Even as a young girl, she was known for her strong work ethic, her brilliant mind, and an innate ability to adapt and learn quickly. Her family didn't have the means to support her dreams, but Aleska made use of what she could. She took on small jobs, worked in markets, and learned everything she could about fashion and beauty from local magazines, the internet, and television. Her dreams were far bigger than her circumstances. But the harsh reality was this: no matter how hard she worked, Aleska was trapped in a country that couldn't provide the opportunities she needed. It was clear, if she was going to make it out, she would have to think outside the box. Like many Venezuelans desperate for change, Aleska made the daring decision to leave her country and pursue a better future. But this wasn't a decision made on a whim. It was a calculated risk that could either make or break her. In her early 20s, Aleska moved to the United States, a land of opportunity, but also a land where the competition was fierce. She arrived with very little, but her ambition and vision for herself were enormous. The fashion industry in America was a different beast, but Aleska was ready to take it on. Her first few months in the US were not easy. Aleska had to start from scratch. No connections, no money, and no idea where her path would lead. She worked multiple jobs, at one point even cleaning houses and waiting tables just to make ends meet. But through it all, she kept her eyes on the prize: success in the fashion world. Aleska wasn't just any aspiring model or influencer. She was determined to make her mark. She understood the power of social media, a tool she could use to connect with fans, build a brand, and create a presence in an industry where visibility was everything. As Aleska began to establish herself in the fashion and beauty scene, she realized that traditional methods weren't enough. Social media was where the real power lay, and she was not about to let that power slip through her fingers. In the early 2010s, Aleska created an Instagram account where she began posting images of herself, outfits she styled, beauty tips she shared, and glimpses of her life. What set her apart from the countless other influencers out there was her authenticity. Aleska didn't pretend to be something she wasn't. She embraced her true self, flaws and all, and it resonated with millions. Her posts weren't just about glamour or luxury, they were about empowerment. She posted empowering messages, shared struggles, and encouraged women to own their beauty and strength. Soon, Aleska's following grew exponentially. She was no longer just a young woman sharing her love for fashion. She was becoming a role model for women all over the world. Her Instagram transformed into a place of self-love, confidence, and resilience. Her rise wasn't quick, though. Patience and persistence were key. Aleska invested time in building relationships with other influencers and brands, becoming a sought-after ambassador and spokesperson for various companies. She worked hard to hone her brand, eventually launching her own line of products. As Aleska's visibility grew, so did the scrutiny. She was not just a model or influencer. She was a woman who had risen from nothing. As with any successful figure in the public eye, the more she succeeded, the more controversial she became. Aleska was criticized for everything: her choice of photo shoots, her opinions, and even her relationships. She became a target for trolls, online hate, and nasty rumors. But rather than break her, these attacks only made Aleska stronger. She used the negativity as fuel to rise higher. Through her work ethic and determination, she proved that no amount of criticism could hold her back. She created a brand that was more than just about beauty and fashion. It became about empowerment and resilience. Aleska's journey hasn't been perfect, but she has always stayed true to herself. She knows that her success isn't just about luxury and fame. It's about the struggle, the pain, and the journey to get there. Today, Aleska Génesis is a global sensation. With millions of followers across her social media platforms, partnerships with top brands, and a growing empire, Aleska has established herself as not only a fashion icon, but also an advocate for self-love and female empowerment. She continues to inspire women across the globe with her story of overcoming obstacles and achieving greatness. Aleska is a symbol of the power of determination. A reminder that no matter where you come from, hard work and authenticity can propel you to the top. Aleska Génesis' story is one of incredible resilience, unwavering confidence, and immense growth. From a girl growing up in a country on the brink of collapse to becoming a global fashion icon, Aleska has shown the world that no circumstance is too difficult to overcome. Her journey proves that when you believe in yourself, work hard, and remain authentic, you can achieve anything. Aleska's rise to fame is a testament to the power of the human spirit, and her story will continue to inspire future generations. Do you find Aleska's story inspiring? Have you ever had to overcome tough challenges to get to where you are today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories of celebrities who defied the odds and achieved greatness.